Tough room. Father must be pulling out all the stops this time around to stop me. No matter. I'll triumph. One of these runs. Now, what's ahead? 2 doors. One promises some extra darkness. I could use it for the mirror. But that second door, what symbol is that? None I recognize. Suppose more darkness will reveal itself in time. This one seems more rare. If this is the first I'm seeing of it, I'd rather not waste potentially valuable resources. Well, onwards then. Ah, another denizen of the Underworld then. At least you aren't seemingly trying to gut me on sight. But, yes, I am friendly. So long as I'm not attacked. Who might you be? Ah, I see. Are you one of those punished by Hades? Interesting. You merely travel the Underworld then. Well, best of luck. The halls of the Underworld are constantly switching around, making finding an exit a difficult task. And the boatman Charon does not seem to like the idea of sailing all the way back to the living world, let alone the rest of the Underworld. But while there is a friendly face here, I may sit down a moment, if you don't mind. I've been fighting my way through these halls for the past few... days, weeks, maybe even months. Hard to tell when we can't keep track of time down here. We weren't afforded the luxury of a sundial. Oh, apologies. I suppose you've proven yourself a peaceful soul. I'm Zagreus, son of Hades. Pleasure meeting you. You've no need to kneel. I may be a prince, but I'm no son of his. Not anymore. Once I'm out of here, I don't think either of us will be talking for some time. Oh, yes, I am attempting to escape the Underworld. How's it going? It's going. I'll need to return to my room to see how many attempts I've actually made, but that also implies that this run won't go my way. So, what brings you to the Underworld? Are you seeking something? Ah, you're looking for a few souls. Well, I do know some. I mean, there are hundreds upon thousands of them, many of which tend to attack me on sight, either out of madness or at Hades' command. But there are friendly ones along the way. You mentioned Achilles. Yes, I know him, actually. He resides in the Great Hall. He's actually helped me quite a bit on my journey to the surface world. But where he goes besides that remains a mystery to myself. Perhaps in time I shall know. Who else do you desire to find? Ah, the blind prophet. You certainly have an ambition. But I must recommend your caution. As the prince of the Underworld, I'll admit that even I've fallen victim to its traps. Though death for me merely means retrying such trials. For a mortal, I do not know how smoothly that will go. It would be unfortunate for you to be stuck here. At the very least, you seem able to hold yourself in battle. In fact, you seem wounded. I suppose you've been fighting through these rooms as much as I have. How about this? I was meaning to save this just in case, but you have it instead. It will fare you better immediately. Just let me... Sorry. Full bag. Found it. Here. Eat these. It will heal over some of your wounds so that you may continue your journey. Yes, these are fries. I don't know how they work. Ask the Stygian boatman. Look, watch, I'll just... Oh. Look, my cut. Right here? Yes, the swordsman barely caught me. Right on the edge. Now it's healed as if it never happened. So, here, you take the rest. Huh? You wish to offer something in return? I hope you haven't been looting around too much if you intend on confronting my father. He doesn't like it when I make a mess and loot his halls of their valuables. I think he'll be even more displeased if he discovered a stranger was also doing as such. Yes, our relationship is strenuous at the moment. I discovered my true mother had fled to the Mount Olympus, and I intend on finding her. Or, at least, she's on the surface world. The other gods, they're guiding me. They want me to come to Olympus, but they're yet to know my true intentions of escaping this place. Yes. I know this is a long shot, but does the name Persephone ring a bell? I should have supposed so. Well, thank you anyways. I do appreciate it. Yes, it was... I'm sure whatever happened a long time ago. But now I need to find out the truth. Hades locked me up for a reason, and I intend on finding out why and escaping. Especially since he's so wrapped up in his own ego that he refuses to speak. He'd rather keep me trapped inside the Great Hall for all my life. Sure, there's drapery in my bed, but it's isolating. Well, by the way, if you happen to see any of the, Furies, the sisters, either of the three, I recommend hiding. They're a pain in the ass to defeat enough. I'd rather not a mortal have to go through them. There's only one mortal I know that survives their encounters, and it's because, well, he's being punished, so he must live. But I'm sure the both of us can take our fair share of punishments. No, I think that's enough rest for me. Be careful, yes? And fight well, should you need to. And... actually, hold a moment. Have this as well. It isn't much of a practical gift, but it's one of the many down here that will attest to being the most delicious thing to anyone, god or mortal, can get their hands on. There you go. Now, I pray we shall meet again, perhaps in the mortal realm before I ascend Olympus. Good. I will see you soon, human.